Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali above war.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the channel, and today I got Prince, and two Princes to be exact. Yes, this Prince Graveyard deck. I saw it in the Brenshawn Cup. I was fortunate enough to be casting two of the regions in the Brenshawn Cup, and I saw a lot of people play this deck, and I saw it succeed a lot in the competitive scene, so I thought, you know what? Let me give it a try as well, and I tried it a little bit so far, and it's been pretty good. I think pretty good. I think it's been good, but it also has been one of the most fun decks I've played in a long time. Maybe it's just because of the Princes. Can you even hear the audio? Oh my gosh, I didn't plug in the audio.
What are you doing?
Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Don't play anything, please, El Hombre. No! El Hombre, don't do this to me. I'm just gonna chill. Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Line in. Boom! Oh, that's too loud now. Well, I don't want to deal firecrackers because they're annoying, so let's just get rid of those. I think it's a little too loud. This is usually stuff I do behind the scenes, but you know what? Now I'm doing it. Now you guys get to see a little bit of the movie magic. So with this deck, it definitely works better in double elixir, so waiting's always a good play. In this situation, I think Prince at the back's fine. I don't really know what deck he's playing. He could be playing Royal Hog's Earthquake. This could be my kind of deck. With a Mega Minion, now I'm thinking it's Royal Giant. I'm really thinking it's Royal Giant. So I could do a couple of things here. I think going with like maybe some high zappies, just because zappies are just so good on defense. Just putting on a little bit more pressure, and it looks like I'm gonna be able to kill everything, but this dang flying machine, or the not flying machine, this dang whatever it's called, the firecracker. It just seems like it always gets value, and it's really annoying to deal with. I do have ways to deal with it. Wow, good Electro Spirit. As long as the Dark Prince does get the charge, wow, this guy really wants to keep his Firecracker alive. And that's the most annoying thing about, oh, slam dunk. Let's go. That was very good, except he's probably going to play another one, so it doesn't really matter. But whenever I see a Firecracker actually go down, it's very nice to see. So let's go Prince at the back. It looks like this should be an easy matchup, because eventually when I do get to that push, that big push, in which honestly could be just right now. Let's go in with the Graveyard. Let's go in with the Zappies. It doesn't look like he has a lot of ways to deal with it. And not only that, the Zappies are going to really support this Prince against this Mega Knight. Not only that, or the Mega Minion. Not only that, but look, like just nothing can really do anything. The Zappies are going to slow the attack speed of the tower as well if it gets on. So sometimes if skeletons are on, the tower can't really attack the skeletons, and that could be really, really good. Let's go with the Hunter. I don't think he's going in right now. Really, you're going in. I do not think that's a good play, good sir. Let's kill that ASAP. Let's go with the high zappies, and I think this is where I'm just doing that big push. It doesn't look like he has a big spell, so this should be fine. It sucks because this Firecracker is just getting so much value. But look, skeletons on tower. He does have Earthquake, so it is going to be... He doesn't have a big spell. This should be pretty fine. I'm in a really good spot right now. Let's just keep doing what I'm doing. Hunter as well, Prince as well. Do I go for the Bar Barrel here? Yeah, I think so. It's just so annoying. I just want to get rid of this thing ASAP. And I'm not going to, because you know what? Firecrackers are
Probably the most frustrating card.
If you cannot deal with Firecrackers, I'm going to start just poisoning these guys. He's going to get to another one. Oh, no. So let's go with the double Prince. Firecracker, you know, it's still alive. I gotta go. That's a really aggressive Earthquake. That's a really aggressive Earthquake. I think this is where I just straight up win. I'm gonna go with the Snowball. It's gonna slow the tower, and it's also gonna take out the Firecracker. I did not get the Prince charge on tower. Is that gonna be enough? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Easy win, boys. Easy win. He went a little aggressive with that Earthquake. If he didn't Earthquake there, we could have lost that game. But still, this deck on defense, having the Zappies and the Hunter for air, that's more than enough. And then having double Prince, having the splash and the very big damage of the Prince, it's good. Triple spell, bait makes it bait's pretty easy. This deck's fun. I didn't even showcase what I usually do with this deck. One thing I've done with this deck a lot, I don't have it right now, but if you get a really good, if your opponent plays, let's say a Musketeer, you play Prince in the same lane, a lot of times off the first push, you can just win. If your opponent can't deal with the Prince, and a lot of people don't play the Prince in Clash Royale right now, but I think they should. If anything, I think the Prince is kind of undervalued. I think it's low-key underrated. I think it's got to be one of the most underrated cards in Clash Royale right now. What do you guys think? Prince underrated, overrated? What do you guys think? What do you guys think is the most underrated card in Clash Royale? That's a good question. Let me know in the comments below, because that's a really good question. If I had to put at least whatever card I think is number one. I was gonna go top 3, but that's hard. I think there's a lot of cards that could be undervalued maybe. I think so. And I think Prince has always been, Prince and Mini P.E.K.K.A. have been two, wherever I play them, they seem really, really good, but you don't see them anywhere in ladder. You don't see them top ladder. You don't see them competitive. Why is that? Because people are sleeping on the best card. This is awkward. I got a lot of spells. This is a deck that you really got to be patient with. Double Elixir is always better, but I don't want to wait till Double Elixir. I'm impatient. I just want to play the game, so let's go Barb Barrel. Let's just cycle. I still don't have a Prince, so that kind of sucks. Maybe he's just going to tank this. That'll be fine. But that's also something I'd usually combo with my graveyard. So if he goes, let's say if he goes, shoot, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. If he goes Golem at the back or Lava Hound at the back, this could be really annoying. Let's just go Zappies at the back. I think he has a really heavy deck. I'm going to go with Golem. What? Hog? Okay. Was not expecting Hog. Just look at these Zappies, making it so the Hog only gets 1 hit. That's amazing. Here, you know what? Graveyard. Why not? We're going into triple Elixir. I'm feeling pretty confident. He has Knight and he has Valkyrie. I was not expecting both. I want to get rid of this Musketeer, so let's poison it. Let's also get the Valkyrie as well. And if he goes in right now, is that going to be bad or is that going to be fine? Let's go with the Barb Barrel. Ooh, that's not good. I do not like what I did there. The Zappies come in. Hunter does get 2 shots. And the Baby Dragon is hitting tower. So that's really bad. If I did a little bit better of a defense there, I think we would have been in a good situation. But let's just reset. Prince at the back. And I think we just go Graveyard Poison again. Graveyard Poison. Graveyard Poison. Graveyard Poison. So you actually can go Graveyard a little early. It looks like it's not going to make it, but the Prince will get there in time. So Prince going to get over. A lot of poison value. And I think right now it's probably the best play is just set up on the defensive side. He does have arrows. I do know that. So let's go with Zappies to help. Fireball comes in too, so he does have a big spell as well. That's annoying. So he has a big spell and he has that medium spell. So I got to make sure I don't give him too much value. But at the same time, let's go in. Graveyard again. Let's go with Barb Barrel again. And here, there's poison again and again and again. Prince doesn't get on tower. Barb gets a shot on the Musketeer. I think Prince is going to get on tower. No, it does not, but he was worried about that. Let's go with Zappies first and then Dark Prince. I think it's just a little bit better. Ooh, I forgot about the Fireball. That's not good. This Baby Dragon is just absolute MVP for this guy right now. Absolute MVP. So let's go Prince at the back. Let's set up once more. And I think I need just one more big push to win this. I think one more big push is really all I need. So he's playing that pretty dang well. I'm going to go Zappies up high, making sure I don't give him any Fireball value. Okay, so he is going to go in. Hunter's still alive. I don't think he has a lot of Elixir left. So he goes with the Knight. I think this is where I'm just going to reset again. Go with one more Prince at the back. If he goes in, I have the Snowball. I have the Barb Barrel. I have a lot of answers. So I think let's just be a little bit patient right now. Here, let's go in with the everything. Snowball that back ASAP. I do not want that Hog getting on tower. And does the Hunter get the shot? It does. Okay, let's go. Let's just rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. Let's go with... You know what? Let's go with both Princes. I don't think we've combined them yet. And maybe this is the missing link. This is what we had to do, was combine the power of the Princes. And it looks like, you know what? It actually looks like we're going to get some decent damage. Hunter, one-shot this. Please don't let this thing get a shot. Okay, we are looking fine-ish. Oh, this is not looking good. I'm going to poison everything. I'm going to go with the Prince on defense here, and I'm also going to go with the Hunter. Hopefully that doesn't get a shot, and it does. Arrows come in. That's still not enough, though. Oh, there's no time! Come on, Lucky Skeletons. Lucky Skeleton spawns. Lucky Skeleton spawns. Lucky Skeleton spawns. Lucky Skeleton spawns. 414! No, don't do that to me. I wasn't looking at the time. I wasn't looking at the time. Good game. Good game. I was playing that like I still had another. I forgot we waited the first, what, minute and a half? I felt like we still had a minute and a half of action. That's something I do all the time, and I gotta get better at that, knowing what time it is. Did it even say like 30 seconds left, 1 minute left? I didn't even know we were in triple elixir. I gotta be more observant. I need some more coffee. Technically, I did wake up like 20 minutes ago. Am I a little tired? Maybe. I'm gonna blame fatigue. I'm gonna blame the Sandman. Not the Sandman from Spider-Man 3, which was a great movie, by the way. Probably my favorite. Honestly, that movie was amazing. Sandman was in it. The Goblin was in it. I don't know, remember what it was. James Franco was the other Goblin. There was the Venom was in it. That movie was a masterpiece. Not only that, Tobey Maguire, best Spider-Man. Come on, that's an absolute fact. Everybody knows Tobey Maguire's the best. Not Tobey. Yeah, Tobey Maguire, best Spider-Man. Not only that, supposedly he's gonna be in another Spider-Man coming up soon. What? I'm playing 3 Musketeers? Who plays this deck? What? Oh no, I lagged out of that 3 Musketeers match. Gosh darn it, I had that in the bag. I would have won too if it wasn't for those meddling kids, also known as Wi-Fi. Yeah, I definitely didn't lose against 3M. No, that wasn't me. No, you lost against 3M. I definitely did not lose against 3M. I'm playing Vegeta now. You know what? The past is the past. The present, the present. Now let's focus on the present. So yeah, this has been a weird. I'm not really low on ladder. I think I'm still top 10K or at least like top 6,000 or something along those lines. So I don't really know why I'm playing such weird decks. We played Giant Earthquake, which was I guess kind of normal. We played a weird Hog. I don't know even what to call it. Hog something deck. And then we ended up playing, what was the other deck? Oh yeah, 3 Musketeers, but shucks, we lagged out. So you know what, let's go into this one. It looks like it's going to be Electro. Is it going to be Electro Giant? Okay, there we go. Now we're going back to the meta. This is a deck that I'm probably going to make a YouTube video on it soon. If you guys want to see a YouTube video on this, let me know in the comments, because this is a deck that's been really, really popular recently. It's been rising in popularity in the Brenchon Cup. And I think there's some merit to it. Why it's been so popular, it's because it's really good. It's just one of those decks where if you don't have a fisherman or a building to pull this into the middle, do I even want to do anything here? I already got so much damage. I'm just scared if I go Hunter. I need Hunter to deal with these Electro Giants, so I'm gonna keep it right now. So like I said, yeah, if you don't have the fisherman or the building to pull the Electro Giant, and if it gets on your tower, you pretty much already lose at that point. Barb only gets 1 shot. That's not the end of the world. So let's just rinse, repeat. I think I'm going to go in. Oh, I don't have Graveyard yet, though. I think I should have went Dark Prince on the opposite lane. So Zappy's at the back. Now that we're in double elixir, this is where I start getting scared. Because this is where you can go with these Electro Giants, and this is where it gets very, very scary. He's probably going to go Electro Giant on the left side. And this is where fear settles in. This is true fear. If you guys have not played against this deck yet, Electro Giant, the first Electro Giant, all there needs to be is 1 Electro Giant, and you could just straight up lose a game. Baby Dragon getting more damage, but that's not the end of the world. I think I'm setting up a push on the left side right now. I don't think he's gonna have enough to have a counter push on this right side. He's not gonna go Electro Giant. He might go Electro Giant in front of all this. Or no, there's no way. He needs a good counter push, and as long as we can just not give him that. Okay, he gets a little bit of lightning value, but not as much as he should have. This is the push. This is where I just win, correct? He can't defend this. He can't defend this. And this is what I'm talking about. This is why this deck is so threatening. It's because you have to deal with two aspects. There's 2 offensive win conditions in this deck. There is, oh my gosh, I didn't win. Please, Zappy, get 1 shot. I won. What am I talking about? I've never lost in my life. Definitely didn't lose against 3M. Ha ha ha. But as long as your opponent has to deal with the princes and they have to deal with the graveyard, and a lot of times they can't. They can deal with one, they can deal with the other, and they can't deal with both. So this deck is fun. This deck is it's unique. It's really good against bait, but we didn't see a bait matchup. It's got 3 spells. It's got enough air defense to deal with Lava Hound decks. The princes on the ground are usually enough. And you know what? I definitely recommend giving this deck a try. It's pretty well diverse. If you're in mid ladder, if you're in top ladder, we saw people using competitive. So this deck is good. So definitely give it a try. It's not the most free to play deck. It only has 1 legendary, but you know what? Give it a go. I like this deck. This is probably going to be one of my decks coming for this. I don't know what season we're in. Season 16, 17, whatever season we're in, this is going to be one of my decks. So if you like this video, make sure you check out one of these 2 videos. That's my new video up here. And right above me, that is my starter guide for Lava Loon. I think I already used, no, I'm going to change that. Let's go starter guide for Log Bait. Log Bait starter guide above me. No, Graveyard. Graveyard starter guide is above me. Check that out. And I'll see you guys in one of those videos. Deuces. Ah, he's just gonna fireball. That's gonna be GG. I just didn't have enough damage. I didn't even lose. It's just not enough damage.
Damage.